Yo, what's going on, guys? Schmidt here. Welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we're going to get away from the Call of Duty World War II beta footage and news and all that kind of info just for a little bit. Some Black Ops 3 gameplay here, some search and destroy on Infection, and insane gameplay that I wasn't even sure I was ever going to be able to use, but this is the perfect time to use it because today we're going to be talking about Treyarch. That's right, Treyarch, the development team for Call of Duty, or at least one of them. And believe it or not, we already have some news, well, potential news at least, on their next title. So we don't really have a ton of information. We don't have a name, we don't have an era, we don't have any of those kind of things yet for Treyarch's next Call of Duty. Heck, Call of Duty World War II, the full game, isn't even out yet. So why are we talking about Treyarch already right now before we even have any news about them or anything? Well, a leak came out, or not really a leak, but a Treyarch job posting, you know, these kind of development companies, after their games are released and, you know, they're looking toward their next development, they're always looking for more employees. You know, maybe some people step down after they, you know, work on a game or whatever the case may be. But Treyarch is looking for some employees. Heck, if some of you are in the area, maybe near Treyarch or whatever, you guys could potentially help out with the next Treyarch Call of Duty. Who knows? But they have job postings that they have put out, and they're looking for people with certain talents and skills, and, you know, all those other things. And so if you take a look at the picture here on screen, this is just part of their little job posting. It says, you'll really get our attention if you have combat design experience on a AAA competitive shooter, previous design experience, owning entire categories of gameplay content, both at the moment-to-moment and systems level. And the third one here is deep knowledge base of firearms and modern military technology. So this is highlighted here. This is from Charlie Intel. So why does this stand out? Well, if they want someone that has a good base of knowledge on modern military technology, that could potentially lead us to believe that they want to form a modern Call of Duty title. Now, none of this is confirmed. None of this has been... This is all just speculation, all just rumor. It's just stuff that could lead you to believe that maybe Treyarch may go this route with their title in 2018. Like I said, we really have nothing. I mean, it is way too early to even truly be really considering what Treyarch could be doing for their next title. But, you know, we have a little bit of maybe an insight. You know, maybe this could lead to something. But then again, this could just be nothing. I mean, maybe they just want a certain knowledge for, you know, just for the heck of it, or just someone who knows enough about that kind of technology or whatever. You know, we really don't know. And if you kind of look below this, I'll bring the picture back up real quick. So people will really get Treyarch's attention if you have prestige one time or more in Black Ops 3 multiplayer, in which case I should be at the front doorstep of Treyarch's offices if that's the case. My goodness. I don't really know why that's thrown in there. Maybe that's just like a troll or a little joke or something they put in the little job thing. I have no clue. That's kind of one of those things that after reading that you think, well, geez, is this even serious? Is this just a, I don't know, kind of some troll thing? You really don't know. It's so early to tell, so hard to tell from this. I mean, this is just a job posting, and this could mean a number of different things. But at the same time, it could be a modern shooter. So if we take a step back and look at Treyarch and the games they've made, they have never really truthfully made a modern shooter, right? So they've had World at War, obviously set in World War II. Black Ops 1 set around the Cold War era. They've had Black Ops 2, which was kind of near future. It came out in 2012 and was set in the year 2025. So it was still pretty good future, but not well into the future. And then there was Black Ops 3, which was obviously well in the future, set in 2065. So, yeah, nothing really there as far as, like, modern around this time. You know, even the stuff in Black Ops 2, a lot of people think Black Ops 2 was kind of still considered a modern shooter. Not really, man. There's just so much future technology in that game that, you know, and like I said, it was still 13 years before the year 2025 would even come once Black Ops 2 came out. So, yeah, I don't really consider that a modern shooter, but I don't know. I will say one thing, though. If this is the case, and this does happen, and Treyarch does make a modern shooter, in my opinion, it could be the best Call of Duty of all time. I don't know. That's just kind of my thought on it, because I love Treyarch, and I love the modern era, and putting those two together, I think would just be amazing. I really think it would be a great Call of Duty if Treyarch got their hands on making a Modern Warfare style game. I just think that would be fantastic because, like I said, I love Treyarch, I love the Modern Warfare series. I think it was done very well by Infinity Ward, and I think, you know, even Treyarch could just take it up a whole nother level and make it a great game. But I don't know. I have a kind of a hard time believing that Treyarch will do this. I just, like, if I'm Activision sitting down assigning, like, time eras in certain games to my development teams, I mean, I'd give Treyarch, like, you know, Vietnam War or something in that era, something between, like, World War II and kind of the modern time, give them something in that area, and I'd let Infinity Ward do a Modern Warfare 4. Now, I have a bunch of reasons why I think Infinity Ward should do a Modern Warfare 4. I'm not going to really go into that in this video. I could go on for quite a while about that. Maybe when Infinity Ward comes back around again and it's time to make their game, I could talk about that, but yeah, that's honestly what I would do if I'm Activision and I'm giving development teams, like, what they should do for their next title. Like, I mean, I don't know how much power Activision has into, you know, letting them choose what they want to make their game on, but if I'm that's just how I would do things personally, but I would not be opposed to Treyarch doing a modern shooter. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think that this could actually happen? Do you think Treyarch could make a Modern Warfare game? It wouldn't be really under the Modern Warfare series, but it would be a modern type shooter. I don't know what it'd be called or what it would really base around, other than the modern era, of course. But I don't know. Let me know your guys' thoughts. I mean, I don't know. This is interesting. Like I said, it's way too early, and this is like the only bit of information we have even leading us that way. But, you know, it could be one of those things where we look back on it once more information gets announced about Treyarch's new title, that, you know, we could look back on this and say, well, yeah, that was actually right. Or it could be one of those things we look back and say, well, that was kind of stupid. But I don't know. Just thought it was kind of interesting to see, and an interesting thing to think about, that Treyarch could possibly put out a Modern Warfare shooter. But anyway, that has been the video for you guys today. 14-in-1 search and destroy on Black Ops 3 Infection. Make sure to smack the Schmidt, add a like button down below if you guys did enjoy the video. As I said, leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hope you guys all have a good one. I will see you guys on the video. So long, everybody.